Today we are going to learn spline and Greeble effect to quickly model the city block. Here I am using the same contour map from previous videos and making the rectangular line and aligning them. From the top toolbar you could see the align option and align them according to the plane where you want. Just hiding out the terrain. That's it. Now I'm just gonna draw the lines. Here I have made the river, so I'm going to draw the line around that. So the city blocks could go around the river. And I'm just going to quickly draw the lines. I'm just going to change the color. Now under the modifier menu and editing the spline option, you could actually outline each of the spline. I just outlined the each of the spline at desired length, but you could also use other option like spline offset, which you could download from online and place that plugin into the file wherever the plugin file is for 3ds Max. Just quickly doing the outlines for each line. As these are just few lines, outline is much easier. But if you do want to get, if you have more than few lines, you could just download the offset. Okay, so now we are going to use the Boolean effect. I'm just going to hide the plane right now using the Boolean effect. Now select the rectangle and once you select the rectangle, yeah, so now we are going to select the rectangle and from the compound shapes, we are going to choose the subtract from the Boolean parameters, add, and then going to select add operands and then click on the lines, and it would subtract the lines from the rectangle and it would create this for the city block. Now I am quickly just going to copy this rectangle and you could also rename the rectangle accordingly. I'm going to copy the rectangle to use it afterwards to make the footpath. Okay, so you could actually codify the mesh from the mesh tool, um, from the modifier panel, and you could also write down the Greeble and it would create the Greeble. This doesn't look too much like the city block, but once you select the Greeble and the option shows, you could actually change the Greeble like I'm doing here. like changing the positions, changing the maximum and minimum height as you love. And you also have widgets on top of the buildings that you could choose, like type of widgets and height for the widgets also. This would be the easiest method to make the city block instead of doing it individually, and it looks pretty cool. Okay, so now I'm going to try and make the footpath around the block from the copied layer before, and just going to rename the city block as a building, and now selecting this rectangle. You could actually, from same parameters, you could change the fillet. You could change either fillet or chamfer. But I'm choosing fillet, and you could change the radius accordingly, how much you want. Once you're good with that, then you could sweep this, and it would slip like this. And you, as you can see, it's quite inside the building and everything. You could change the length and height of this, change the parameters and thickness and everything. Um, the one more thing to make sure when you do this fit is always stick off the parking in the sweep parameters if you are doing the ramp or something. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty easy to make the 3D city block model with the Greeble effect and slime in the 3D aspects. Thank you for watching.